Hey, we're back. Hello, everyone. Time to teleport to Limsa and go see Batarun, because we defeated the Sastasha Seagrott, our first dungeon, which I forgot to read you guys the little flavor text for the dungeon, so I'll do that here now while it's on my mind. After a period of relative silence following the calamity, the Serpent Reavers have once again taken to terrorizing the inland hamlets of Lunasia, killing the men, kidnapping the women and children, plundering the storehouses, and burning what little they leave behind. For years, it was not known how the pirates were able to raid the areas so far from the coast, until a local shepherd sighted a band of painted ruffians entering the Sastasha Seagrott, carrying a large quantity of sacks and crates. Could it be that there is more to this cave than meets the eye? Anyway. That is the Sastasha Seagrott. To the aft castle. Oh look, it's daytime, guys! Normally when I come here, it is nighttime. Aye, such a task was on the books. Was mine. I'm afraid the ship is already sailed, friend. Ah, might you be the adventurer who accepted the job of investigating Sastasha? This guy's name is Dolores Bear. It would seem that the ship has not only sailed, but now returns to harbor. None the worse for its voyage. A pity. We dragged our boots too long on this one. No matter. The wheel will turn and our chance will come. You are right, of course, but there shall be no rest till we have attained our goal, lofty though it may be. Not a wink of sleep, great leader. Our aim, lest you wonder, is to perform such feats of heroism as will earn us a place in the songs of every alehouse in Eorzea. We mean to write a legend which will inspire adventurers as yet unborn to follow our shining example. Do you have such a goal? Large or small, it matters not. Only have a star to reach, and you will reach higher. Purpose can sustain you through times of hardship. Keep your eye on the prize, and all obstacles will overcome in time. You would not think to stride into battle unclad, would you? Well, goals are as arms and armor for the spirit. I wish you fortune in your endeavors, my lady. Do you wish the day-night cycle in this world was this fast? Not really. I gotta bite this potato. It's got white shit on the side, though, so I gotta bite the other side. Back then, are ya? With all your limbs and a tale to tell, I will wager. Every ale hearse. Yeah. Hearse. Fishbacks. And yeah, I was thinking you'd only have to crack a pirate skull or three. 7 hells! You turn your back for 5 bloody minutes, and the scaly bastards have set up shop in your bleeding sorcep. Still, sounds like you left them in pieces, so I don't think they'll be carrying out whatever mischief they was planning. Unless they was planning on feeding themselves to whatever fauna Sastasha, of course. Any road, all's well that ends well. Thanks for shedding some light on this mystery. I knew you'd get the job done, lass. You always do. Now, I'll bet you're dying for a rest, but just in case you're not, I was wondering if you might be interested in taking on another job. It just so happens I've had a request from our sister guild in Gridania, see? Seems the forest folk are in need of adventure who can get things done. For them to ask for help like this, you can bet the task won't be no skip through the sunny glade. But after the way you dealt with our fishback infestation, I doubt it's anything you can't handle. Give us a shout when you're ready. I'll lay it out for you. Look at that, party finder's unlocked. This just means you can group with random people. You set up a group and people will join or not. Hall of the Forest. Batarun has information on a new task. About that job then. Like I said, the request comes from our sister guild in Gridania. And that's all I know. But whatever it is you get asked to do, I somehow doubt it'd pose any trouble for an adventurer that survived the bedlam in Sastasha. If you think you might be interested, you'll want to have words with Mother Mian, me counterpart in Gridania. Good luck, guys. Alright, so we're going to head over to the Carline Canopy. Now, if you guys remember, we were there earlier, but I forgot to mention it while we were there. The Carline Canopy is actually the name of an in real life bar in Japan that is based on FF14. At least I'm pretty sure it's called the Carline Canopy. Either way, the bar exists. It's a real place you can go if you go to Japan. And it is, I really want to go. What if that was their plan? They were like, the wildlife in Sistash is hungry, so we will feed it with ourselves. That'd be one fucked plan, dude. Take a seat wherever you like, friend. Our waitress will come take your... Oh? Not here to dine? Dare I hope that you're the adventurer Battaron sent word about? You are? The matron be praised. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mian. I am the Carline Canopy is my place. With regards to the task in question, there is a fair bit to tell. Let me know when you are ready to hear the details and I shall brief you. Right, give me that high potion. Okay, I just get it. Alright, we learned reprisal. There. Mute is waiting to brief you on your task. Fire in the gloom. Ready for that briefing? Good. Now, here's the long and short of it. The beg pardons for interrupting me, beg pardons for interrupting me, but we need, our need grows ever more pressing. Have none step forward? Ah, and good day to you too, bold lord. You need be pressing indeed for you to honor us with a visit. The good news is your journey hasn't been wasted. I'm here to report that we have found a volunteer at last, and one who comes highly recommended at that. My thanks for answering the call, friend. My name is Lewin, and I lead the men and women of the God's Quiver. Now, time is of the essence, so I shall proceed directly to the heart of the matter. We wish for you to nip a potential threat into Gridania in the bud. Beneath the central shroud, there lies an underground burial site called the Tam-Tara Deepcroft. The place was once a Galmoran settlement, but we Gridanians have long interred our dead there. Of late, however, shadowy figures have been skulking about the Deepcroft, and with ever-increasing regularity. Based on the accounts of various witnesses, we suspect that these individuals belong to the Lambs of Dalamud, a doomsday cult which sprung up prior to the calamity. These zealots have proven themselves dangerous in the past, and we leave them to their own devices at our peril. Ordinarily, I would have dispatched my best men to scour the Deepcroft with orders to flush the cultists out. Alas, the calamity has decimated our ranks, and the limited forces at my disposal are constantly required to keep the Ixal at bay. The birdmen have grown restless of late, and I fear a storm may be brewing. In anticipation of this, I have been compelled to spread our forces through the Twelveswood, lest we be taken unawares. The situation so being, we must return to others to deal with the Lambs of the Dalamud. Can we rely on you to undertake this task, my friend? You have my gratitude. Once you have seen your preparations, pray make your way to the Deepcroft, and identify yourself to the guard posted at the entrance. He will appraise you of the latest developments. That is all. Be careful out there, you hear? May the crystal guide you and keep you. Okay, do you think they were putting their dead in the Deepcroft while the Galmorans were still living there? Yes, because Galmora is actually a precursor city to Gridania. Essentially, when people moved to the forest, the spirits were like, no, get the fuck out, we don't want you here. Or the elementals. You're not allowed here, get out. Essentially, that's the long and short of it. They were not allowed here. So instead of leaving, they went underground and built Galmora in the caves underneath the forest. Eventually, though, they brokered a peace with the elementals, and they let them live above ground, and the dusk white elves still kind of live underground, but the other ones do not. They kind of live, the wood elves. So, if you start in Gridania, this is most likely the area where you'd first go, Central Shroud. I kind of like Central Shroud. It's very quaint. I like the music. It's got a nice feel to it. In a way, I kind of wish I started here because I prefer forests over deserts, but Danaland's not terrible. Still though. This is a forest, so yeah, you can see there's a bunch of fucking dire mites here. Hornet swarm. Lots of insects that'll try to fuck on you if you give them the chance. A gigantic tree you can run up. Let's go this way, actually. But yeah, so Galmora is like ancient Gridania in a way. What's this? Oh, that's to unlock the living quarters. We're not going to worry about that right now. Okay. All right, so we have to go south to get where we need to go. So I think the best way out is right there. All right, can I jump off here? We'll talk to the Choco Keep while we're here. Would I be upset if they released a single-player spin-off of FF14, but instead of the mysterious heroes of light that saved the day, it was Tyrion Fordring? Yeah, because Tyrion Fordring is not only a shitty character, he's from WoW, so it wouldn't make sense. Also, the mysterious warriors of light that saved the day, those are the player characters from the original FF14, for those that did not catch that nuance. That played it right up to the end. Hey look, it's Jamal S. Hello, Jamal. Alright, so we got a new chest piece, some new pants, and some new bracelets in the last area. In this area, which, by the way, this is kind of a neat looking area too, eh? It kind of reminds me of the Barrow Downs in Lord of the Rings. Oh, fuck you. You wanna go? It's on like Donkey Kong. That's what I thought. Oh, we got fireflies we can fight here. Hang on. We need these for our hunt log. We're gonna kill 4 of them. That's lame. There's only 3 in here. That's alright, we'll kill the other one when we get out, I guess. That's wiping out the resistance in The Last of Us. That's what they get. What they deserve. Alright, so we got a God's Quiver Bow person here. Not even worth having a name, apparently. You're a mere apprentice, I take it. Thanks for helping us out, friend. No doubt the Warlord has already informed you, but our task is to enter the Deepcroft and purge it of the Lambs of Dalamud. In case you're unfamiliar with them, the cult emerged shortly before the Calamity put an end to the 6th Astral Era. The cultists took the Lesser Moon Dalamud for their god, believing that it would deliver them from the devastation. And so they were rather disappointed when Dalamud exploded into 1,000 flaming pieces before it could complete its descent. Now, having seen their god turn to ash, one would think that the cultists might have felt moved to question their faith. On the contrary, it only served to stoke the flames of their fanaticism. The Lambs of Dalamud are convinced that heretics, that is to say everyone but them, interfered with the coming of their Lord and Savior, and that it is now their sacred duty to avenge him. Whatever it is they're doing in the Deepcroft, you may be sure that no good will come of it. For the sake of Gridania and the Eorzeat at large, put an end to their madness. The Tam-Tara Deepcroft is now accessible. Dudes, you might actually like this dungeon. There's some references here that you might get. God exploded and now it's everyone's problem. Since its establishment during the Gilmoran times, this subterranean crypt has been used for generations as a final resting place for the remains of rulers and nobles. Since the Calamity, however, the tunnels have become overrun with the Lambs of Dalamud, a deadly cult who worship the now fallen satellite as their savior. It is in the Deepcroft that these twisted souls silently plot revenge against those who fought to prevent the advent of Dalamud, summoning any dark presence who will aid them to this end, no matter the cost. Dalamud is the name, is the big red moon, in case you guys don't get that. I don't get how you wouldn't. But Dalamud's also the name of Menfina, the moon goddess. One of the 12. Dalamud's her wolf. Alright, so in this duty support, we're going to get another Conjurer Lancer, and I think it might be the same team. Yeah, it is the same team. Alright. Here we go. So one good thing about the thing of FF14 is that when it unlocks dungeons for you... Oh shit, hang on. Anyway, when it unlocks dungeons for you, it gives you a couple of them right off the start. So you're not just, if you want to level off dungeons and gain a couple levels, you're not, or even just get a few extra gears, because you get a nice little gear set from it. Like, look at the skirt I'm wearing, and like the chest piece isn't unique for tanks, but the skirt for DPS, I'm pretty sure it's certain this is the only place to get something that looks like that. So, yeah. Anyway, they give you a couple just so you're not running the same dungeon over and over again. Conjurers are healers. Go over here and kill this fox. Kill this fox. When I kill one of these, I'm just gonna go grab the next mob. Hopefully our Conjurer chooses to keep up with us. Atlantic Conjurer Marauder, yeah, it's probably the same team they use over and over again. Easier than programming in different ones. Why are you going after the Eager Conjurer? Oh shit, we got an Akin Varlet now. Oh, it took my tank sense off. I didn't realize that. That would be why. Alright, I need to remember that's something that happens. It doesn't happen to me at max level, so... Not usually, anyway. So there's a side room here. It's another one of those cases where I don't think there's any real need to go in there. There might be treasure, so... Oh, and sometimes hunt targets are in dungeons. Oh, okay. Oh, it looks like we gotta go do crossplay. Alright, well... Yeah, apparently a fucking light is an enemy in this area. Doesn't look like there's anything worthwhile in there, so... There's nothing. In case you're wondering, guys, when I last played through the Realm Reborn, it was like 2013. So a lot of what you're seeing in terms of duty roulette, duty support, like the NPC groups, they didn't exist until one of the later expansions. Quite a lot that has changed since then as well. So some of what we're gonna see in A Realm Reborn is different as well. They changed it quite a bit from when I last played, so it'll be somewhat new for me as well. Now, coming up, as you can see, the purple line is going to be the boss. Now, there's something I don't like about the bosses in this place, and we'll talk about it as we get through more of them. But maybe you guys can see what I don't like about it. Yeah. It was a precursor with one of the later expansions. It took them quite a while to release it. Though technically speaking, I guess it first appeared in FF11 with the trust system though. FF11 is a very different beast. And if you guys are interested, I have a whole Let's Play of FF11 on my YouTube. Highly recommend watching it, as it is good. Stun this guy for a few seconds so we can't do anything. Alright, so that's that boss. We killed the little ones and they summoned him. And we got ourselves plundered gauntlets, which are actually for me. Hurrah! Tank gloves, yay! Now you're not gonna watch it. Oh, right, we gotta click the cultist orb. So you see here the cultist orbs, they're channeling into that up there, whatever the fuck that is. And now one of them's gone. Yay! And this pathway is open. Alright. Okay, we got another pathway that splits here. Hang on a sec. How dare you fly by me? Got another varlet over there who's gonna try and come and fuck on me. He is a ranged enemy though, so let's bring these guys over here. Dude, what the fuck? Went over there to fight him and he's like, alright, I'm gonna go over there now. Alright, so like I said, we can go over here and there is another path we can go through. It doesn't really have anything in it except the treasure chest, but I don't know if those ones have anything in them. So let's grab it and see. Oh yeah, it had necklace. Okay. I couldn't remember if at this point in the game they just get them all the same color or not. Ah, this is an upgrade for me. So it was worth coming over here. Okay. My weathered choker. Oh, we can't go up there. Okay. I like Tam-Tara Deepcroft as a dungeon. It's pretty neat. Yeah, I just like the old ruins type aspect, old crypt. Oh, Oh, they swapped items. Okay. Guess we're killing this one first, guys. Okay, so, yeah, they gave me pants too. Alright. So getting treasure chests has turned out to be not a bad idea. Alright, so these are the actual ones that I should have used, or should have had. These are for the tanks. I was using the DPS ones because they were still far and away better than what I had. But now we've almost got the whole set. We're just missing boots and hat. Alright, so here's our next boss. So we're gonna sprint the fuck over there. So we got 3 grave diggers and a Dalamud priest. So the priest is dead. He summoned a soul counter who was immediately going to get LP for a very pathetic amount of 65 damage. Hey, Mel. Welcome, welcome. We are in the Tam-Tara Deepcroft right now. We're doing the story of FF14. This is going to be quite the quest. All right, I got a plundered cavalier's hat. Now this is, I think, the DPS. No, this is the healing or caster equipment. And look, we got rid of yet another one of the tethers leading over there. How's it going, Mel? Tam-Tara Deepcroft is the second dungeon we've unlocked in this area. Hey, Chocobo. It is an underground crypt that is overrun by a group called the Lambs of Dalamud. They basically worship the red moon and were like hoping for destruction when it fell, and then got really sad, and now everybody needs to die because they've stopped the red moon from killing everyone. And it's kind of fucked, but been a rough morning. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm hoping the rest of the day gets easier for you. I slept in today because I could. I know I said I wouldn't once it warms up, but that was before I slipped the disc in my back. I haven't been able to sleep well in months, so the fact that I was able to sleep in made me very happy. Hey, guys! Join Chocobo for a boss fight, and join him for a heist. How you doing, Chocobo? What you working on in your spare time, my friend? Yeah, I'd sleep, but I'd usually have my alarm set for, like, let's say noon, and then I'd be awake at, like, 8, 9 a.m. It was terrible. So, you know what? I took some time for me, and, yeah. So I use an ability just now called Reprisal. What it does is it does like a little AoE effect around me and makes it so that these guys all do 10% less damage for X amount of time. 10 seconds. So, not the greatest, but still pretty helpful. We're working on units on Overlord. What do you think of it? Alright, so this is another room with a treasure chest now. Because I've gotten some good gear in them, I'm just gonna come in here and do this. I've been working on Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, and I gotta tell you, it's probably my favorite game of the year so far. I've been giving people history bits about FF14 and what I know of it. Oh, I already have a plundered staff, so I can't even use that. Oh, that's sad. So it's been somewhat educational, I hope. Need to get better about assembling your teams for battle. Fair. I assume that comes with practice, though. So, dudes, like I said, there might be something in this place that you might recognize. We haven't got there yet. Guys, look, a boss fight. This purple line means boss fight, but for some reason, the bosses are all behind that purple sealed barrier. What's up with that? If I was playing with actual players, guys, I would probably grab more than just the one NPC or one enemy, but since these guys don't don't AoE, there's really not a huge point to it. Also gives me a chance to look at things and talk to you guys at the same time, so that I don't have to rush to dungeons. But when you play with other people, I don't like wasting their time either. So we click the barrier. An impenetrable barrier prevents further progress. Oh no! What do we have to do then? When we go over here, because... Curious about this FF14 playthrough? The entire focus is going to be the main story. I'm going to do very little side stuff, and most of that side stuff is going to be tied to raids endgame, so after we do the main story, and also class quests throughout the game, because I need those for abilities. But the last 30 minutes or so of stream are usually going to be dedicated to any side quests that we need to do for our class. So the vast majority of what you guys are going to see on screen is main story related. Alright, so we picked up a cultist rosary. And look at this. We can use it. Break that. Alright, so here's another boss. Does it look familiar to you guys? It should, because we just fought. FF14 is my favorite Final Fantasy story, and I really wanted to share it with you guys, so that's why this playthrough's a thing. This is Optimal, the Unforgiving. He is no different from the other NPCs as well. Oh look, another soul counter. Have you guys figured out what I don't like about the bosses in this area yet? Condemnation. Is it that the names are too close to Archibald? No, but that is also concerning. Alright dude, are you watching? So my issue with this is, we went through 3 bosses at the various pedestals on the way down, and all 3 of them were the exact same thing, just with one more gravedigger than the previous. Open this chest. Hey, another skirt that I already have, great. Alright, there goes one of those, and Who summons me from the void to reside within this crude vessel? Sorry, that went by too fast. You seem surprised. Did you not cross our gates in search of blood? Come hither, children of the dawn. The Undying Master will drink deep tonight. So, dudes, we found what looks to be a mind flayer deep within the a cave. If you recall, in the Marsh Cave in Final Fantasy 1, we ran into a mind flayer. Alright, you guys ready to fight Galvanth the Dominator? Good. This guy spams water on you. He's not overly tough. Like, as far as bosses go, he's probably tougher than the Tam-Tara Deepcroft final boss. And he summons these inconspicuous imps with quite obvious tethers tied to them. You want to kill these. Now he starts summoning more things, which is super annoying, but... Really, I could just kill all these dudes with overpower. The DPS can mostly ignore them, but we're not going to. Now I'm going to lead him away as best I can from our healer and our black mage, but they're not... Yeah, that's why I wanted to avoid, so... Hey, Lancer, get out of there. I guess I could have tomahawked him still while I was there, but I was looking at the Lancer. Oh, look at this, he's gonna divvy it up a bit. I'll leave that to them while I'm doing this. See, now he divvied it up and made it so that we have more enemies summoned, plus 2 inconspicuous imps. You should know. FF14's a great time. We did it, team. Do the inconspicuous imps evolve into conspicuous imps? Yes. Maybe. I don't know. Probably. I've got a plundered cane, another weapon we can't use, but we did get boots that are... Now we're just missing the hat. That's the only piece of this set we're missing. While the chest piece isn't unique, it looks pretty nice, right? Oh yeah, this is my favorite emote in the game. I don't know why. I don't know why I like that emote, but there it is. Okay. We did it. Now we gotta return to Mian. But before that, let's kill this firefly. Look at that EXP we just got. It's a beautiful thing. Alright, I'm going to teleport back to Gridania, guys, and we'll take our break, and then we will continue on into the next leg of our journey. Today's been a lot more active than the previous days, which is great. Once again, it is nighttime. Miro's looking spiff. Okay. So, I will be right back for break, guys, and we will come back and play some more.